What is going on, you guys? Dallas Cowboy football news. Now, let me explain something. This is why I haven't been making a video, because the I like to, when I inform you guys, I don't want to be wrong, and so I like to wait till things play out, because I don't really pay attention to Ian Rappaport as much as I do Adam Schefter. I think Adam Schefter is more accurate in his reporting. So I use Adam Schefter as my source to translate that to you guys. So shout out to Adam Schefter. So the Tony Romo deal, rumors had it that Tony Romo was going to be released, and I was like, all right, let's see what team he goes to. And then free agency hits. About an hour, 2 hours before free agency hits, Twitter, NFL alert, Tony Romo was going to get traded. Now, from what I understand, there is a trade limbo going on between the Broncos after they said they had nothing to do with Tony Romo and the Texans, which pretty much showed their hand by trading Osweiler, just getting rid of him, washing their hands away from Brock Osweiler. So the Texans pretty much showed their hand. And then there was rumors about the Jets trying to get Trevor Sisselman over there from Denver. So there's a three-way team trade going on, which no one knows that's true, and no one will know if that's true until it happens. And then today, Terrence Williams is back, and this was a smart move by the Dallas Cowboys, because I was reading reports that Terrence Williams was looking to get $6 to $7 million, which I kind of laughed at, and I was like, there's absolutely no way this guy deserves that money. And Cowboys signed him a little over $4 million a year, which was a smart move. It keeps pretty much keeps our offense together, because Bryce Butler, signed. And then on defense, David Irving signed the restricted tender, so David Irving's going to be a Cowboy still. And then we signed today Demontre Moore, Nolan Carroll, and Stephen Paiza. So that Stephen Paiza was pretty much the replacement for Terrell McClain that went to the Washington Redskins, and I was a Terrell McClain guy, and it kind of hurt seeing him go to a division rival, but Jason Hatcher went to a division rival whenever his contract was up, and he didn't really do anything over there. But I'm wishing the best for Terrell McClain, because I did like the player. Nolan Carroll, matter of fact, what's interesting about Nolan Carroll was he visited the Dallas Cowboys last year, but decided to re-sign with the Eagles. And what I think, he's 30 years old, 29 or 30 years old, but what I like about this pick is he was covering number one corners last year. Yeah, he only got one pick, but he was still covering number one corners. But look for this guy, especially if we don't, because from the signing of Nolan Carroll, it tells me that we're either going to let Brandon Carr or we're going to let Morris Claiborne go. And to be honest with you, I would want Brandon Carr because he's more reliable than Morris Claiborne. I don't want to pay Morris Claiborne top corner money and only plays half the season. Then you could talk about incentive, big contract, but it's just not worth the time. Brandon Carr has never missed a game in the 5 years he was with the Cowboys. So I would like Brandon Carr to come back. And then Demontre Moore, he worked out for the Cowboys last year too, but the Cowboys never signed him. Now they're going to give him a chance. But it's good that they're filling in these holes. Now, two people we are going to miss, obviously Ronald Leary and Barry Church. A lot of people were happy to see Barry Church go, but people forget that Barry Church and Sean Lee, when healthy, leads the Dallas Cowboys in tackles. And then he's part of that 8-man in the box, because he could play, down low. But of course, he broke his forearm last year, missed a couple of weeks, and it's just what it is. But good luck to Barry Church. Good luck to Ronald Leary. Jack Crawford is with the Atlanta Falcons. By now you know this. And then who else left? Jack Crawford with the Atlanta Falcons. Barry Church with the Jaguars. Ronald Leary with the Broncos. And then who am I forgetting? Terrell McClain with the Washington Redskins. So far, Cowboys have 4 compensatory picks for next year's draft. But yeah, guys, now we got these. We got we got David Irvin out of the way. We got Bryce Butler out of the way. Terrence Williams out of the way, and then the 3 guys I just mentioned on defense. So we're filling in these holes, and it's starting to take shape of what they're doing. But Nolan Carroll was, besides Terrence Williams is a Cowboy, but free agency-wise, coming from another team, Nolan Carroll has been the highest paid free agent since Brandon Carr. So that kind of tells you what the Cowboys are doing. They are not big spenders in free agency. So don't ever expect them. Maybe next year, because we're going to have a lot of cap space, especially if we cut Tony Romo or trade Tony Romo. We're going to eat, I think it's like $19.6 million. And then next year we won't eat no dead money from Tony Romo. So if we cut or trade Tony Romo before June 1, then we'll eat $19 million up front. Next year, Tony Romo's clear from the Dallas Cowboys. But if he's a post-June 1 cut, we're going to split that $19 million over 2 years of that dead money. And then Cowboys will get $5 million in cap saving as soon as he's traded or released. But after a post-1 cut, the Cowboys would get $14 million to use at the post-1 cut. So Tony Romo trade limbo. I'm not going to report anything more on Tony Romo until it actually happens. But, guys, it feels good to be talking to you guys. There is a lot of Dallas Cowboy vloggers out there that are making some really, really good content. Cowboys blog, I can't stop watching his content. That guy, cat mode. But yeah, but it is what it is, and we got to move on to bigger and better things next year, and that's this process right here, building your team. And anyways, guys, it's your Dallas Cowboy football news. I cannot believe this completes 3 years of making videos and talking Dallas football with you guys. And I'll be going on my 4th year with this, man. Pretty crazy stuff. Anyways, your Dallas Cowboy football news. Cowboy Nation, enjoy your free agency. Enjoy it. Peace.